Shoot. Okay. Make, generate, make, assets, make, test, Linux. Oh boy. Okay. So like, I guess it's doing a full build. It has been a long time since I streamed. I don't even know the last time I streamed was. Why isn't this full screen working? The boy who lived, the boy who survived Thanksgiving. Sometimes Emacs does this, where like it'll only show me this much. I'll have to close it, reopen it. Which kind of sucks, but. How you doing, Roger? How's your Thanksgiving? Hope it was good. Hope you ate a lot of turkey, a lot of stuffing. So Chill only did brunch and finally didn't have to worry about cooking turkey and all that. Oh, that's nice. What's up, Vegas Eagle? How's it going? Normally you're the cook. Oh, interesting. Okay. Are you a good cook? That's the real question. Or I guess you must enjoy cooking. How was your Thanksgiving, Vegas Eagle? You have a good week? I don't really know what we're doing today, so I just wrote very important programming work. Good to know the first quest still works. Active. What's up, Michael? How you doing? How's your Thanksgiving? I like to think I'm good, LOL. I know how to get turkey to not be dry and awful at least. Oh, that's rare. I feel like every time I have turkey, it's dry and awful. Ignored certain unsavory family members. Yeah, that's all family gatherings at some point in life. How you doing, Michael? How's your Thanksgiving? Oh, mine was good. What happened? We all do like one dish. So I did wet brine that sucker for 24 hours. So good. Okay, good to know. I'll write that in my recipe book with my first note in there. I made sweet potato casserole. Make generate, make assets, make test Linux. I made sweet potato casserole and everyone said it was delicious. I'm a master chef. That Gordon Ramsay couldn't do that well. And then there's like a whole other plate of it left afterwards because nobody had it. No, I'm just kidding. That was pretty good. It turned out pretty good. I think I didn't mix the brown sugar in some sections because I took one bite of it and there was, I got a little brown sugar chunk. For turkey, dry brine, spatchcock? Is that a word? I've never heard that word in my life. 3, smoke it. Smoked meat is super good. We did a small turkey, and then my brother did London broil, which was really good. I tried dry brine and wet brine on turkey and prefer wet brine, to be honest, but dry isn't bad by any means. All right. You been doing any brainstorming for mystery rework? I've been doing a little bit. Spatchcocking is a real technique. It sounds made up. Sounds like you're just trying to fool me. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, though. Shame on you. I should log in. Let's see here. I gotta make sure that my email doesn't pop up. I think I have already biomes pre-planned of what I'm gonna do. Which one? I guess I do this one. It's where you cave the bird's chest in to make it lay flat. Oh, interesting. I've never heard of that. Where do you fit the stuffing then? Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. I never tested that. I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. I did like very little Mythfall work this last week. I've just been super busy with other stuff and Thanksgiving and things like that. So it's like I'm opening up this project for like I don't know. I just feel everything feels like, what was I doing? I was thinking of just doing bug fixes from last patch, which I kind of neglected to do. Like the poison node, and then also make the Vorsoon body parts damaging. Maybe we'll do that first, just to get us warmed up. It is typical, you're right. I'm glad, I like when you encourage my slacking off. Look, I have V0.1.8 feedback. It was V0.1.9 feedback. Bum, 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 bum. So just know, it does make it into Obsidian. I'm a people pleaser. I'm a people pleaser too, don't worry. We're hiring senior devs. How many hours a week do I have to work? What's the minimum? Dun, 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 dun. Also, I'm honored that you think I'm a senior dev. Oh, completely remote. That's nice. 140K, okay. All right, let's do the poison one. Do you guys think poison should be non-lethal? Mythfall canceled. Swooped away by a big signing bonus. Could you imagine? No, Mythfall is gonna launch. It might fail, but it's gonna launch. There's gonna be a launch. Do. Unless something really bad happens to me. But till then. BRB. All right. Kill 18 plants. Kind of a lot. Oh yeah, we're gonna do Vorsoon. We're gonna do poison. Non-lethal poison, question mark. I do think poison shouldn't be lethal. That's probably because most games that have poison are that way. I'm trying to think of games that do poison. I guess I've really never... I'm trying to think of games that do it. The only one that I think of is Slay the Spire, how they do poison. But that's a very different game, so it's hard to map it onto Mythfall, I think. I mean, I'm fine with it just taking you down to 1. There is a larger rework that also needs to happen for status effects. That... where did I put it? Oh, it's probably in the roadmap somewhere. Yeah, we have to do tier 4, Misty Peak rework, Scorch Summit rework, status effect rework. Here it is. Yeah, because this is what originally caused the poison problem. Was because I just left poison however it was, and I think people used it as weapons, so then it's too strong against players. What's up, Overflown? US salaries still amaze me sometimes. In Germany, typical senior salary is 70 to 90k euros. The US to Germany is hard. It's hard to compare fairly, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I've never worked in Europe, so I'm not sure what sort of salaries they get. And Minecraft 2, Rumble the Malgata has bleeding, which isn't lethal, and it's similar to this game. Oh, it's similar to poison in this game. Yeah, originally what I was thinking of doing for poison was I was gonna make it stack, so the poison ticks up. Like it keeps aggregating until it gets to the number, and then you take all the damage at once. But then I was thinking about how you would trigger all the poison to take damage at once, and so like if it built up to like 90 or something like that, well, I think it would never trigger because I think there would always be somebody. Like imagine if you're in a big group and you have 2 people doing poison. You have to have both of the people doing poison stop doing poison for a certain amount of time before it triggers. Or maybe it gets to a certain number and then it just clears it all at once. I don't know. Would it be that strong? The other problem I had with that was how to track who participated what amount of poison. Oh, I was picturing what you said on the player. Oh, yeah. I couldn't do that. That's where one thing I need to do is split the status effects for player and monster. Just have different configurations for them. But against monsters, I think it's reasonable. That's what my original poison plan was. But we can make poison non-lethal. But what did we write down? What was the note? 5 ticks of 3 damage, I think, was the idea. Instead of 5 of 5, or do 3 damage per poison tick. And non-lethal as well. Look at that, easy to configure. What do you think, burn? Should I change burn at all or leave burn the same? Burn does 5 damage. Or what did Vorsoon, what's it called? Spitter? Poison? Room poison. Poison splat. I think the second one is number of seconds. Yeah, count, which I think is decrements every second. So 5 ticks of 3. Welcome back. Yeah, we'll make poison 3. The thing is I can always change this. Should I make this configurable? No, I'm just gonna leave it here. What is this? Bleed. Yeah, bleed, burn, and poison all do like the same exact thing. Yeah, see, originally it was this. You would take damage amount equal to the duration of the poison. So you do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we should write these down at least. Do I have anything like status rework? One other thing I wanted to do was have, I want to show boss status effects on the health bar. I feel like that'd be easier to see when bosses are in certain phases. All right, we'll just add a status effect. Rework. Poison, maybe. We need 2 sections. We need players. Oh, monsters. We'll make a first task here. Split status effect configs based on type of entity. That'll do that. Then we'll do players, and then we'll do monsters. How's that look? Maybe do like take damage equal to the count. Poison, maybe build up to a certain number, then take damage all at once. I need to do how to track participation. I'm probably going to cheat a little bit and just say that like if you apply poison, I'll just pre-calculate how much damage it's worth and then just give you that. Because the problem is you end up like this person deals 5, this person deals 5. Now it's at 10. So it's dealing 10 damage. It would do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And that would do, it's like, do you give both people 10 or you split it in half? And then you have like, let's say you have 100 people do poison. I don't know. So I think I'll just say that like if you do 5 count of poison, you add like you just get given 5 participation points, where like a point is like equivalent to 1 damage. Okay, but for now I'm just gonna do these ones. I think I might make a separate function here. Apply non-lethal damage. So no poison stacks. I know I could still do that, but right now it just doesn't stack. It clamps. How many places do I call this from? Hold on, sorry, I'm just like scanning this. Yeah, here's my hook for if the player is in like the tutorial dungeon, they can't die. They're a local player, their health is negative. We'll just make a new function. Apply damage non-lethal. My other idea was to pass a Boolean in. No, I'm gonna do a Boolean. Just because it's, I don't like splitting the logic. I'm thinking like some version of how poison operates in Slay the Spire. That's exactly what I said while you were gone. That's what I was, yeah, that's what my idea was. But that's gonna be, I'm gonna do that as a part of the status effect rework probably. But for now, I just wanna get a change in, which adds a non-lethal tick for poison. If health current busting 0. Set health 1. I'm just trying to think of how this could combine with some other thing and break it. I guess that's fine. Okay. So we'll do if non-lethal or as local player. Oh wait, hold on. We only do if this for is local player. If it would have killed them, we don't do non-lethal, or if the dungeon config prevent player death is non-lethal as well, if either of these cases. All right, we'll do that. Let's go fix all these references. False. What would you do for bleed and burn? What's the change here? Carved from the worm's backbone, channels bile into Oh, it's the apostrophe was wrong. In your case, there's a lot more freedom with how the stack operates and manages. Same thing, just having a effect manager struct. Yeah, I just kind of execute them as needed depending on what status effects are set on the player. I have like a map of like this status effect has this value of like status effect type to the other side, which is like the count. Because it's something that needs to be networked. So non-lethal will be false here. Because non-lethal means it can't kill you. Okay, and this can kill you. That's good. That's fine. These are all the ones. I also need to make a new, because that was V0.2. I think I'm gonna bump the middle number now, from now on. What's up, Nitrix? How you doing? I'm late for the very important program. You are late. That's okay though. How's your Thanksgiving? All right, move to list, 0.3. Okay. Non-lethal. Whoosh. Very important is doing a lot of work here. Yeah, hey, we're fixing bugs, and in my opinion, that's pretty important. Oh, Canadian? So none of that family nonsense, but had a good long break. Good. Yeah, it's a very American holiday. But I just assume everyone's American. Unless I know for sure. But the reason Mythfall doesn't have an event for it is because I figure like most people, I guess maybe like half the people are American who play. It also takes a lot of effort to put together a thing, and I gotta do it for Christmas, so. Speaking of, we have 1 week here, 2 weeks here. I could do a 3-week patch and try to drop it here maybe. Or maybe this week sometime. 1, 2. It still affects everything. Black Friday, that's true. You guys get anything for Black Friday? I got like a few little things. But not like things that are like fun. I bought like windshield wiper fluid and I can't even remember what else. Like little things like that. Like things that I had to buy. Erkadirk. Yeah, let's Vorsun make body parts have damagers so you can't walk over them. Let's do that. And then I might do this one next, this boss set piece thing. Let's move this to that one. Okay, let's make this one. I've never done this before, but we'll try. There's no reason in my head of why this wouldn't work. Oh, this one's definitely network only. There. Mob collider. We'll make a new one, mob damager collider. And we'll make the layer this, and we'll make the hit layer. What do we do for projectile? Default projectile collision. Structure we don't want to do. Oh, but then the body needs to have a damager attached to it, doesn't it? This is the layer it's on. Player hit. Oh, this is the hit layer. I think we just want this one. Let's try that. I think it's just those three ones. One's the tail, one's the body, one's the head. This won't deal damage, I don't think, because it doesn't have a damager component. So I need to attach a damager component, I think. And I think that's all I need, though. The only thing I'm not sure of is whether or not... I just have to set up the damager component so that it doesn't pop. Like some projectiles pierce. I need to make it pierce everything, basically. Sleepy. damage. Well. I'm just gonna leave and rejoin so it saves my character. Alright, let's see if we take damage when we run into it now. The problem is I need to dodge bullets. No, we're still not taking damage. I guess we could have tested poison there, couldn't we have? Alright, let's see what components we need to actually deal damage. Check hits on everything that isn't a player. Handle player hits externally. I think the collision part is probably working, but apply damage. It needs a damage component. I think that's all it needs though. 5 paws, it should have that. It just needs to apply, it just needs the damage component, I think. Let's go look at that really quickly. Web.damage. It's just a lot of stuff. I just want to see where we build this. Like in what places we build it and how we construct it. I think we just build it for projectiles though. I'm tempted to add a component that just spawns a projectile that never dies on every single, like an invisible one. Like an invisible circle that just parents to the body. Do it, you won't. I might. I mean, it would be probably way easier. And then it would be more like the body part shoots it. Once the body part spawns, it just spawns this projectile that's parented to the thing. Rolled seed. That's for non-deterministic stuff, like randomness and stuff like that. Or do I use this actually? I don't know. Oh, it's just for dodge. That's just for dodge. Let's just see if it works, and if it doesn't, then I will fix it. All right. Surprised this doesn't give me red squigglies. Oh, because that's missing. All right. Is critical, false. Rolled, backstab, false. Skip dodge, check. True. Skip iframe, check. False. What does this do? Oh, this is web. If true, projectiles can't be dodged via iframes. Do I use this for anything? I don't know. It might be for applying some status effects, maybe. Add status effect, remove. No, the stuff gets commented out. Lifesteal, mana steal gets removed. Last hit, nothing. Remotely handled. That's false. Remaining bounce. I don't... 0, I guess. Remaining pierce. Pierce normal entity. Yeah, we'll make this 99. I don't know. Wall pierce, true. Pierce local player, true. Remote. What was that next one? Oh yeah, that's true. Only hit self. False. I think that's for abilities. Calculate damage. I'm just gonna say base damage 10. This does disconnect it from the caster, but I think that's good in some cases. So we'll see if this works. This is gonna have to be added to the factory though. Factory. Okay. All right, let's see if this does it. I'm kind of gonna be, if this works, I'm gonna be surprised. I'll have to register it, don't I? So after tanking 99 hits, it can become my pet. You can get a baby worm as your pet. Which actually, I think the worm pet turned out really well, I think. I'm proud of how it turned out. Well, the 99 is just the number of things it can pierce, but I also set infinite pierce to true, so it should never decrement. Like every time it hits something, it decrements the counter. If it hits 0, the projectile dies. So in this case, in other words, still waiting on the long-term supporter perks. I'm thinking Dev Sword. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're ganging up on me. Not what you want to see. I think it's working. Granted, I'm only taking 5 damage because I'm super tanky, but ooh, that was a close one. It's the only option, literally the only. Wait, did I just take damage with this on? Oh, because you can't dodge it. I think green is means it's a damager. Yeah. It is weird though. Oh, I only added it to the head, didn't I? Hold on. Yeah, I only added to the head. That's why I'm only thinking damage there. I'm gonna add to all of them really quickly. I'm gonna make this a global though. Fortune, limb, damager. body. Oops. All right, we have head. Let's just move this over now. We'll add this to all of these. Wait, where's the other body? Head. Oh, body. I skipped one by accident. You heard it here first. It's the only option. There's nothing else that could possibly happen. That's true. All right. Let me know when you guys want your dev swords, so I can be there to add them, to give them to your character, I mean. Right before I ban them. That's pretty good. How much should I take for these? Oh, dodge, hold on. 16 for those. 6 for those. Good thing characters are free. Oh crap, he found me out. I didn't heal fast enough. I think that works though. I will up the damage by 5, so it should do like 11 damage per tick that the thing runs you over. I could do this for every monster too. So now you have to dodge the thing, but I can do this for every monster, though some monsters move really fast. But at least now you have to like avoid it. And the poison should do less. Let's test that. Yeah, the poison deals 3 now. And non-lethal? Oh, I thought my computer just froze. All right, she works. That's cool. Now we can attach damagers to monsters. And it's just that easy, folks. I'll leave them commented, I think. I think that damage amount is good. I don't want it to be too high to where you're taking a ton of damage, but... okay, there's those. We could do this next. Let's commit this though. Fortune, body parts, fortune limbs. Now deal damage on hit. I need to write this into my patch notes. 0.3.0. I did 2 things and I've forgotten what they were. Oh, I guess these are more like features, less like fixes. They weren't really like bugs, I guess. Limbs now deal damage on collision with player. Poison now deals 3 damage per tick. 3 non-lethal damage per tick. Good, good. Whew. And we haven't even finished warming up yet. We're already cranking out tasks left and right. You got new cats? It's been a while. Many moons. I didn't know you got cats. Or did I? I don't think I do. Back in June. Oh wow, that was a long time ago. How's everything been going? Are you still enjoying work and all that? I know there was some issues with work. It's not always sunshine and rainbows, I guess, but it's a job, okay. Yeah, I hear ya. It is a job. It's just a job sometimes. Did I do this? Increase mob spawn distance. I feel like I did that last patch. Yeah, if people want a safer way to learn hard dungeons, that's something to do. This is kind of a... I knew this was an issue, but I guess I got kind of lazy. Modifying blocks makes all the pets respawn because it rebuilds your whole house. Yeah, people have a bank bug. Slime queue needs to be fixed. I need to repaste the early game crystal dropping. Repeatable questing. Necrogarden A5 because you get 2 orbiters. Yeah, true. Scale treasure room loot with dungeon. I probably should do that. People want chest colors for their house. And people accidentally sell stuff, so I need to change that interface probably. I also saw some posts recently about that too. Dungeon leaderboard, that too. This is something I could do as well. Finish the upgrade block thing. So I'm just picking up easy things. All right, buddy. Yeah, take care. Have a good rest of your day. Take it easy. These are more like minor notes to myself. I think I downloaded a lot of these. I didn't assign them yet though. Did I ever get Soft Devour? I guess I didn't. I don't think I downloaded all of them. For some reason, I feel like I got it though. Let me just look really quickly. What is it? SoundCloud? This is the wrong Not Chris. There he is. Oh, I still can't download this one. I think some of them I just Okay. I'll have to get that later. They're downloadable. Okay. I did a lot of work for refactor as well. This is a pacing thing. Balance notes. These are also pacing things. It's hard because like I want to add content. I want to repaste things. I just want to do everything. I also need to redo Misty Peak. What were the biomes going to be for this one? Biomes? Biome.go? Configs. Brimfang Wild was going to be wolf themed and Grug Pit. And then I was going to leave Misty Peak. I might rename it though. Whispering Cliffs and make it the monk hideout. And then either Frostvale Crest or Ashwood Forest. Or maybe I do both of these. I also thought maybe for the Christmas event, I would make I would do this biome release, these biome releases, and also, I don't know if I have time to do that in time. 1, 2, 3. Plus a Santa Claus. I was gonna do like a Santa Claus dungeon or something that drops in maybe Frostvale Crest. I was gonna do 4. I might do 4 tier 4. So maybe I do this one because a lot of the monsters are still there. Ah, there's also, I forgot to write this one down. I think I also forgot to make a I forgot to make feedback for the latest patch. Oh gosh, I hate sneezing. Bum, bum, bum. All right, let's track feedback. Reposting from last night because I like it. Let me drag it off items to the ground from the backpack. Okay. Okay, Roger. Is there a way to make this full screen? I'm gonna put this on the right monitor, sorry. Another person wanted to sell items from backpack as well. Probably trade items from backpack as well. Let's see. Poison feels overtuning to the player 5 instead of 3. Shouldn't be non-lethal. We did that stuff. People want to expand the land plots, which is funny because I actually originally programmed it to be a 3x3, but I think I'm gonna hold off on making it a 3x3 currently. So it's a layer 2 difficult, but I think that was mostly poison. Okay, and then I said make poison. I'll just make poison deal less damage per tick. Make body parts of the worm deal damage when they hit you, and make poison colliders a tad smaller. How big are they? First, I sit in one spot. Yeah, we'll fix that. And that's pretty much all the feedback for this patch. Oh, I think we need to kill a bunch so we can get the poison splats. Oh, there's one. You think that's too big? Oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention. I'll go a little bit smaller. Is this the right one? Radius 22. Let's try that. It's funny, I have like something in Google Cloud running and they charge me 1 penny every single month. They probably pay like 30 cents in transaction fees to charge me 1 penny. So they're probably losing money by charging me for this, whatever is on this account. And I don't even know what it is. Ooh. Okay, that feels better. The problem is I don't want to make it too small. Let me make sure I can dash. You can dash without getting hit, I think. Okay, happy. I made it a little smaller. I'm not even gonna put it in the patch notes. I will, however, throw it in that commit. Let's push it. I'm gonna move this back. Okay. Yeah, obviously biomes is not gonna biomes is not gonna be a today thing. That's gonna be like a next 2-week thing. And I'll probably throw the Santa Claus, like I'll probably do some Santa Christmas event for it too. What did I do last year for Christmas? I don't even remember. Oh, you got candy canes, I think, from killing random things or something. And you could sell for cosmetics. That's what it was. Okay. Sorry, I'm just picking easy stuff that I can do. We put those in. Okay, good. I don't know if it's worth it for me to write this stuff down. For late game area bosses, maybe do a special drop. It's like, of course I'm gonna think about that. So I don't know if it's worth it for me to write down. All right, I guess let's just keep ticking these off. I really need to go back through and reprioritize a few things because I have a lot of stuff in here that I don't really want to work on just yet. Or it's like lower priority stuff that I want to back burner. But the stuff I do need to do. Let's do this one first. There's gonna be a housing change. I'm gonna do exactly what I did for the anvil, but for the other blocks as well. Like instead of these, I'm just gonna make an upgraded version of them. Hold on, let me just... I guess it's not too many. I was starting to think like, man, it's kind of a lot of. That holds bookshelves, okay. So these ones I'm gonna get rid of, though they are super cute with their little guys. So what I need to do, I need to upgrade this. What is that? Lesser runestone. Level 1 recipes, okay. That's for the alchemy table. And that's for the book one. Okay. Oh, zooming doesn't work when you're in edit house mode for some reason. I don't have an alchemy table, do I? Wait, where do you build them? Oh, here it is. No alchemy table, what a beginner. I know, I feel bad. It's funny because I have the cauldron for it, but I don't have an alchemy table. Maybe it's in here actually. Okay, yeah, they're just in here. I think I was just testing out chests. Okay, we've got our loom, artificer workbench, alchemy table, wood workbench, jewelry desk. So I'm just thinking this through. Like what I was planning to do is what I did for anvils, where instead of building like chlorolite tools, you would build the chlorolite anvil, and doing the same thing for these. So instead of building these little library stands, you would just upgrade this one desk. And that might make it bigger. It might make it become a 2x2. So it takes up more room. But also, it's a little bit more clear of a progression path. The one downside with having it increase space is like you kind of organize stuff and then you don't really want it to move. So. But then I also have some temptation, which is to upgrade the wood workbench somehow, so that you only interact with the wood workbench and everything crafts out of that. I don't know if that's a good idea though. It feels not very natural. Oops. Otherwise, I need to make multiple variants of every single one. I think it's a reasonable progression to do like build the base one, then upgrade it, then upgrade it again with specific stuff. All right, let's do open with Ace Bright. How many alchemy upgrades do I have? I don't even know, honestly. I guess we can look in here. We'll do alchemy. Alchemy table. So this would become alchemy table 2, basically. I'm torn because I think this is kind of a cool concept, but I think it's just confusing. Huh. Like I don't want to do all the work and then have it be the wrong decision. So what would it be? It would just be that it would be something like this. You go here, it's like I want to upgrade my alchemy table. It's in my inventory now. I go here. I find the housing block for it. The upgrade, which would take one of these and a few other things. And I would craft that. Okay, I mean, it's... You can alchemy table 2. Look, I even have variations of this, some of these things. The book one, that one I don't have a variation for. But yeah, gem cutter, I have stuff. Let's just write down what we have to do. We need to do it for gem cutting, new art, migrate, book crafting, new art, migrate, 2x, alchemy, new art, migrate. That's it though. Oh, artificer workbench. Okay, so we have to do all 4 of those. Let's do alchemy first because we have that one open. I think I have art for it too, because we'll use, I'm probably just gonna use this, honestly. Oh, I can't paste in there. Block, alchemy, I might just do a 2. So that'll be alchemy 2 is the advanced looking one. And we'll do, that's the cauldron. We'll do alchemy, this is gonna be the other one. Hold on. Oh, we can make this a little wider. Did I have it there? I guess I need to take it from the middle. There, and then I'm gonna move this to the right. Like so. All right. As we block alchemy. Oh wait, hold on a second. I don't want to replace the alchemy table with the alchemy table 2. I need to replace this one with alchemy table 2. Okay, so this one all stays the same. Okay. Prefab alchemy table 2. I might come up with better names eventually, but block type alchemy table 2. And then it's going to be block alchemy 2.json. All right, let's see if that let's see if the correct sprite gets used. And we don't have an upgrade config here. I'll fix that after. I just want to see the sprite. All right, cool. So this is now the, was it stuck in here? Did I not save? Yeah, so there's our alchemy table 1. Here's our alchemy table 2. All right. So now we get rid of this upgrade config. There's no more levels to these things. What's the initialization cycle? Oh, it's because the recipe has this upgrade in it. I'll do 1. Tier 0. So we need to go to the tier 1 section. What is this? I don't know. I might do this one, make this one 1. I'm gonna make it 2 for now. Whatever, we'll do 1. Who cares? There's no more tiers anything for anything. Okay, and then back on the alchemy at the top. Slice it, com.slice join. Recipes 1, recipes 2. So this one will just have all the original recipes plus all the new recipes. We'll just build them that way, I think. And then the recipe 4, building the alchemy upgrade, alchemy table 2. You'll need one of those. And that. And then this does need to get put onto the workbench. Let me save. Recipe alchemy table 2. Let's copy that. And we'll put it right after this one. Holy. Okay. So the workbench should be able to craft the alchemy table 2 with an alchemy table 1 plus the resources, and then they should have different recipes now. Gem cutter, I think there was only one. Or maybe I had some upgrade wheel. Maybe I did this. I don't remember. I feel like there was something to upgrade the rings you're able to craft, but I don't know. Let's see. This goes up to haste potions. This one goes, yeah, just to small restore potions. All right, let's look at the workbench recipe. Alchemy table 1, alchemy table 2. All right, cool. I think I like that naming convention. 2, 1, 2. It's just very clear. And writing like advanced alchemy tables seems like a lot. But okay, jewelry desk. Let's look at that one. Oh, gem cutting tools. That's what it's called. What's up, Dracula? How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Hope you're well. Okay, alchemy is done. Didn't give up yet? Wow. All right, I guess. Glad to hear it. Never giving up. Never give up, never surrender. If you don't give up, you can never fail. Everything's just a work in progress. I'm glad you're maybe doing all right. Persist. Oh, this was upgrading from... Gosh, I just have so many layers of migrations. This is the migration from when you upgraded NPCs in town, you upgraded them. Now you upgrade your house. So that's what that is. Crazy. All right. Okay, migrated. Having this issue with my keyboard again where I think I just need to restart my computer more. What'll happen though is like it gets stuck in some mode and then I'll hit a button and then it'll type that button like 20 times. I'm gonna reinstall Linux. Use Omakase or whatever it's called. Omakase. The new one. The art's missing technically from this commit, but I'm gonna do all that stuff at the end, I think. Okay. That one takes 2. What do I have art for? This was me trying to draw like a quench for like swords. Because I was thinking like maybe I'll make like a cobalt quench and you can build better swords with it. Oh, Gym Cutter, I can just do this. I'll do this one, we'll upgrade to this one. That seems fine. Let's do that one next because I have art for it. Gem? Ring? Alright, let's have a look. Block. Artificer. Crystal press. Jewelry, I call it. Jewelry 2. We'll open this one. This is like the jewelry 1. This will be the jewelry 1. Perfect. I want them to be more significant than this, but I guess it's fine. It's fine for the prototype, I think. I might change, maybe I'll change the colors of these to upgrade the same. But once we get them all in place, I just have to look and see how it feels. All right, block jewelry. This is jewelry 1, and then the one's jewelry 2, which we already have. Jewelry table 2. Jewelry table 2. Jewelry desk 2. Oh, this is just the prefab. I was like, where's the configs for this? But those don't exist anymore. And now this is gonna have combat slice join that. was that, I think. All right, cool. Jewel recipes 2. All right, now we have recipes 1 and 2. We need to move this one to the workbench though. And to craft the jewelry upgrade one, block type jewelry table. I'll take that and I'll take those. Okay. That's jewelry table 2. Done, I think. Oops. I can't think of anything that I'm missing, but I might be missing something for this one. Artificer's obviously one that needs to happen. Artificer workbench needs to be done. That one has 2 levels up, I think. I might have started making the second one, but I never finished it. Yeah, I never used this one. Okay. I don't really know how the art will look for that one. Because this is like one of the tables. And so this could be the base one and I could add stuff to it. Like add gems to it or something. Something like this, maybe. But we'll see. Let's go look at the jewelry one first. All right, some basic jewelry up to like tier 3. I don't think I have, maybe they're in here. One of these. Oh, this is using the wrong sprite though. That is using the wrong sprite. Let's leave and fix that. Okay, that should be good. All right, there's the gem cutting station 2, or the jewelry desk 2. That'll be jewelry desk 1. Alchemy 2, alchemy 1. Let's look at the recipes inside. Doesn't look like it has them. Oh, I think it does have them. It's just the levels are misconfigured. Let's try that. I think the sprite's there. I think it's just have the level. It include the upgrade requirement as well. But now it's not an upgrade requirement. It's just that you just need to build the next crafting block. Power litter got me. There we go, that has them all. Good. I also just remembered that I forgot to add this to my to-do list. Did I redesign the Elder Scarab fight? Wait, did I do that? Last patch? I like vaguely remember doing this, but I don't know if I did. I'll be my own hero if I did this. Yeah, I did redo it. Good for me. Proud of me. I'm proud of me. I guess we can remove that. Okay. We have done the alchemy one, the gem cutting one. Let's make a stage there. All right, we have that one now. We have the book one, we have the artificer one. Let's do the artificer one first. Because I have some kind of idea of what I'll do. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm going to add a gem on top of it. I'm gonna put it to the side, and then I'm gonna put some like dust. Good enough. Okay, we need to copy this one file. Artificer. Block. Artificer 2. Copy. Hold on. I want the width to be the same. I want the height to go up. Anchored the same though. Because I want to just do this. Perfect. Pink was 100% because this was pink, so this is now pink. I'm going to probably redo these at some point. I just want to get them in place. Then we can redraw them. New art done. All right, let's do the artificer. This one never gets used, but this one does. Table 2. Table 2. That's gonna get replaced. Oops. Artificer 2, yeah, like that. That one's not used. This we get rid of, and then we need to go to tier 1. There's really not that many recipes in this. Recipes 2. By the way, is there any chance of getting a dev job in America as a foreigner? I know it's way harder, and I think it's even more harder now. Like, it was already hard, and now it's harder because, well, did it go through? There was this, there was this, let's look at the news. I hate Googling stuff because it's gonna show where I live. H1B visa, 100K fee? Did that ever happen? Yeah, so now there's 100,000. Companies have to pay $100,000 for H1B visas, for new H1B visa petitions. That was in September 19th. So I think it's very hard to get an H1B visa now. That would be my guess. Obviously, I don't really work in the industry that much anymore, so I don't know how it is. But I assume it's like super duper competitive now. Because like you have to imagine a company's like has to choose between two candidates. One of them's foreigner and one of them's not a foreigner. And is the foreigner worth 100K more? Or is the foreigner willing to take 100K less? You know what I mean? So it's like a tough. I know it sucks, but I don't make the rules. The prez does. It is crazy. It's probably I don't know. It's probably a net negative though for the US. So I don't know. Not to get like political, but this is Artificial Workbench 2. Calm. Alright, it's called Slice Join. Why are you looking for jobs, Dracula? Are you not enjoying yours? What did I change in this file? Oh, it's probably just one of those. Okay. Don't want to brag or anything. Just chatting with a girl. I don't know how hard it could be to move there. Well, if you get her to marry you, then you get a visa immediately. Chat her up, dude. Swoop her off her feet. I like how you led with that. I like how you led with don't want to brag. Gosh. What's up, 10spin? How you doing, buddy? How was your Thanksgiving? Green card for 3 years before? I think you, I don't know how it works. I think you can get a green card like immediately if you marry an American. Maybe you have to be married for a certain amount of time. I literally have no idea. Oh, I didn't know you were from Sweden. We don't thank or give much. That's hilarious. Wait, why is this invalid? Is this a copy? Yes, it is. Yeah, green card for 3 years, then you become full citizenship. Oh, okay, gotcha. But you basically get to move here, I assume. That'd be sick, though. Not to brag, but... All right, that got commented out. I'm gonna delete it. Artificer table 2. Table 2, new art, and we migrated it. Dunk, dunk, done. Oh, thank you, Dracula, for the €5, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Ding, ding, ding. You can visit me, yeah. You can stay in my... I don't have a spare bedroom anymore, but... because I moved my office into here. But... I can take my chair. It goes really far back. Your new home. Ding, 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 ding. I think all this looks good. Play with my cats. They're even cuter in person, I promise. I'll take it. You better. Oh, I never looked at the art, actually. Let's test this. All right, we didn't test this at all, actually. It's not the best, but it works at least. Yeah, it is a pretty comfy chair, honestly, especially with this little back pad thing that I added. Because I'm pretty tall, so I bought like the bigger one. I bought the bigger version of this chair, but it's like too large for me. I'm pretty thin as well, so I sink in way too far. Like, the seat's way too deep. So this little back pad like pushes it forward a lot, which is really nice. It makes it more of like a straight back chair, because I don't really like these. I don't know where my camera's pointed, but there's like these side things on the sides, and my elbows bump into them. I can help develop the game or something. Ooh, be a game dev, just like me. Weren't you working on a, what's it called? Like a front-end framework in Go? Or back-end framework in Go? How's that going? This feels like it's missing recipes. I probably forgot to do that one thing. Yeah, I did. My rebuilds are so much faster since my refactor. So it's like, now it's fast enough to where it doesn't bother me anymore. So it's like probably gonna stay here. Except for the hot reloader always gets me. All right, we got up to the succubus one. That's pretty good. Do you think I should put Artificer Workbench 1 and then Artificer Workbench 2? Probably, right? I moved to Bun.js. Seems like way easier to get similar performance, but I got busy with work, teaching, and helping our new junior. Oh, nice. I always enjoyed like mentorship's like the wrong word. I always enjoyed helping new people at work. But it does get old after a little while. Like it's fun in small spurts, I think. All right, let's do the library one. We have this. We gotta make multiple variants of this though. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky. I'm gonna move this here. We actually need to do 3 of these. I wonder if I can just do a blank table. I don't mind my current work, but it's a bit limiting. Its agency, so we're not using anything fancy, and there's not too much to climb, and salary is not the greatest one. Yeah. This is super wonky. Hold on. Let's copy this one. Course is on the wrong layer. Okay, attempt number 2. Nope. I kind of want to do... Maybe I do more symbols like that. What did I do for the artificer though? I did kind of did symbols. We could do that, but engrave them, I guess. We'll do a sheet of paper actually. Let's just make a sheet of paper and put it up there. I think that's a good. Maybe to here. Maybe one less. We'll do I'll do this, hold on. Do that though. Or no, hold on, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do... that. Still not Rust, I see. Yeah. I don't think Rust is the language for me. I do think that there's room for a language that I would love, and I've thought about maybe trying. I just don't have time. It'd be fun to build a language. Just like Zig with better syntax, Rust or bust. Gosh, they probably do say that too. That's the worst part of that. There's probably people that say that. That's okay. You sound like you know what you're saying, and that's all that really matters in life. I might do a variant here that is just one page. I might move these here. Have you seen Odin Lang? I have seen Odin Lang, yeah. I do like Odin a lot. I've never used it actually. I'm just worried, and the problem, I don't have any like super concrete experience to like talk about it with, but the only thing I'm worried about is, or the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head that was worried about was the fact that I can't attach methods to things. I just don't know how I just don't know how that would work. I don't know how I would like that. And I know that there's a way there's like a calling convention you can do to do method like calls on things that are functions. I understand that. Just because I've done so much Go in my head, it makes so much sense to just attach a function to a piece of like a data struct and then have that implement some interface. And I'm not sure how hard or easy it is to do stuff like that in Odin. I'm sure it's a different pattern. You probably have to do like an enumeration or something, or a union, and see how it pans out. But yeah, I think Odin's a good balance between like what I would want but still being simple. I saw a new update on Zig removed async await. Interesting how they handle stuff now. Did they remove it? I thought that they had a proposal go through, or not a proposal, but I thought the main guy, Andrew or whatever his name is, finally like cracked the code or like figured it out. And it sounds like the solution is just like have one massive interface, like one massive, I guess interface is the right word. I don't think Zig has interfaces though. They have like virtual function tables. Maybe Zig does have interfaces, I don't know. But you have some interface that handles all of your IO, and then you can make that be concurrent or not. But it still does async await stuff, I think. But it's just that the whole runtime part is abstracted through this interface that you're able to access. Well, they were trying to solve like function coloring, which is the main problem people have with async functions or sync functions. What's function coloring? Function coloring is like you have the concept of function coloring is that some functions can only call functions of the same color as them. And you see that with I don't know what the right word is to say this, but like you have synchronous functions and you have asynchronous functions, right? And I think synchronous functions asynchronous functions can always call synchronous functions, and asynchronous functions can call other asynchronous functions, but synchronous functions can only call asynchronous functions like through the await async, or like the through the await call or whatever. I haven't done that much with async await, so I feel like I'm cobbling together an explanation that I don't really understand, but like the only way you can call an async function from a synchronous function is you have to like await it at some point, right? You have to like eventually you have to get the data back from the function. So I think what ends up happening for people for when they do stuff, I think what ends up happening is people end up making two pairs of functions, one that's like an async function and one that's like a sync function. Use it in JavaScript, it seems fine. Yeah, I think that people just end up making two versions of each function, one for async, one for sync. JavaScript, there is a then keyword if you want to use it in a not async function. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I just use Go routines all the time. So I haven't had to learn the async stuff. The last time I did JavaScript was like when it was all callbacks and you'd just be in callback hell. I think I prefer this one. Then we have this one, and then I don't really know what to do. I mean, I can look up the function coloring thing. There's a good article. It's like, what color your function? Each function, anonymous callback, or regular named one, is either red or blue. Instead of a single function keyword, there are two: blue function, red function. There are no colorless functions in the language. Want to make a function, got to pick a color, that's the rules. Imagine a blue call syntax and a red call syntax. When calling a function, you use when calling a function, you use that call that corresponds to its color. If you get it wrong, call a red function with a blue after parentheses, vice versa. It does something bad. Okay, yeah. I don't need the puff. I just need the what it is. Red functions are more painful to call. I think by painful, he just means that it like you have to pass more things to it, which is the async runtime. Red functions are asynchronous ones. If you're programming in JavaScript, Node.js, every time you define a function that returns a value by invoking a callback, you just made a red function. Look at that list of rules, see how my metaphor stacks up. Synchronous functions return values. Async ones do not, and instead invoke callbacks. Synchronous functions give their results as a return value. Async functions give it by invoking a callback, you pass it. You can't call an async function from a synchronous one because you won't be able to determine the result until the async one completes later. Async functions don't compose in expressions because of the callbacks, have different error handling, and can't be used with try catch instead of a lot of other control flow statements. Yeah, this is the big function coloring thing. If you guys want to read it. I just don't do enough async stuff. Like, I don't think I've ever had to do it really. So I don't really, I mean, other than like very, very small amount of JavaScript. So I don't think I really appreciate the problem all that much. But yeah. Not doing big stuff, so I never felt async is bad. Yeah, just what I understood is that what ends up happening is you end up building a ton of red functions, async functions, and then you have a blue function, but you need to call it from a red function or something like that. So you have to make another version of the function, which does the same thing, but has like the runtime passed into it or something like that. So yeah, I just don't, yeah. I'm not even gonna try. What a cool desk. This was supposed to be like an artificer desk or something like that. I don't know what to do here. I'm thinking I might do something like this though. Hold on. I want to do books stacked vertically. Books stacked vertically. Where's my... How is a bookshelf? Where would it be? I'm pretty happy with how this art turned out. I think this looks pretty good. These boss chests. Okay. I guess let's just draw some. What I think I want to do though is I think I want to do something like this. I want to make this like down here or something. I want to make it some special color. Maybe I'll put it over here. I want to make it some special color, and then I want to do books on the sides, like stacked. We could do like a volume. No, I feel like it's cooler to have just different colors. I'm gonna do dark books. Maybe we'll do mid colors. Let's see, too dark. Probably do a corner like that. Purple. This looks weird to me. I don't know how to explain that. I guess I could do this. Just do a small little one. Is it like a tiny bookshelf? Yeah. Let's do this. Hold on. Sorry, I know this repeats, but I'm just mocking it up. It's a good sign I was able to deduce what it was. That is true. Is this the right depth? It looks right. Okay. I think it's 2 up. 1, 2. How's Cats doing? They're doing good. One's right over there. Looking in the window. She's climbed up the carpet thing. I like this wall carpet thing, thingy-majigger. This is probably good. What looks more like level 3? Does this look more like level 3 or does this look more like level 3? A little unsure. A little bit uncertain here. This booklet one does. So we have level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay. It does look like a work in progress, yeah. They can become larger when you level up. The problem I have though for that is I have 2 problems. One is that I have to migrate people's old housing blocks to new housing blocks, and these are all 1x1s in the old system. So they have to stay 1x1 for me to migrate them. And then problem 2 is in the real game, when the game launches, it would suck to pick up, like you might have your house organized a certain way. You pick up I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal, but like if you have stuff laid out a certain way, you pick up your like level 1 desk, you take it to the workbench to craft it to make your level 2 desk, but then it's like bigger. So now you can't put it back where it was. So you have to reorganize your entire house every time you level up 1 block. So I don't love that, but it's not the end of the world, I guess. Yeah, I can certainly make them larger as they level up. I'll take it. I think this is good enough for now. Good enough for government work, as they say. Okay. Library. Scriptorum. Or hold on, what did I call it? Library table? Library table 2. You don't know where the government anymore, though. True. You found me out. Table 2. Library 2. Table 3. All right. Library table 3. Library 3? Yeah. Roger, do you think that if I'm doing like Scriptorium 2, Scriptorium 3, like I, do you think this first one should be Scriptorium I? Right? Shouldn't it be? That would make sense, I feel like. That is true. It does imply that there's upgrades. All right, we'll do it. Let me go back and do all the other ones we just finished. We did gems, alchemy, artificer. Library, oh yeah, artificer. Alchemy. We did that one. Jewelry. Okay. Library 2. Library 3. All right, we should have to paste these in now. This will be 2. I need like 1 pixel. Trim. Okay. That will be library 2. I'm gonna take the left or the right one, I mean. I think it looks better. Library. It looks simple. As it should. Okay, we have a library art now. Go through the recipes. Crafting config. What's up, Coding Graham? How's it going? Oops. 2. Oh wait, I copied the wrong thing. I need to copy the crafting config. How are you doing today? All right, now we just need to split up the recipes into 3 groups. Oops. Oh shoot, I went the wrong distance. Hold on, this is tier 2, we go to here. Did we get any more sis streams? Oh boy. No, we haven't. You have to petition the board for one of those. I heard they're really hard to come by. I promised win. When did I promise? I know I didn't promise because that's a promise I would never make. Last time when? Last time what? How? Gosh, I'm getting I feel like I'm getting manipulated over here. This is how they get you. Oh, last time sis was? Someone get a clip. The VOD's definitely deleted by now. The VOD was probably deleted after 5 minutes after I deleted it. Library table, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Library. Oh no. Block type. Oh, this one, the other one doesn't have a number. You should build a library table. Library table gets used to build library table 2. Library 3. Then library table 2. Which is that one, gets used to build library table 3. Phew. Deleting the evidence. I'm always deleting the evidence. Well, you should have saved it then. Because if I did promise that, I've forgotten. I've conveniently forgotten. Oh, you can't see him at all. There he is. Stop it. Kicking me. I swear, fiddling with the camera is the hardest thing. There we go. Okay. Scriptorium 3. Scriptorium 2 goes to Spell Thief. Scriptorium 3 goes to Immortal Chains. And where's the first one? Ah, here it is. Scriptorium 1, okay. Jewelry Desk 1. Alchemy Table 1. Artificer Workbench 1. Loom. Jewelry Desk 2. Workbench 2. Alchemy Table 2. Alright, cool. I think we've done it. Alright. Let's clean these. Those are all new, and I'm just gonna stage these. Scriptorium. And then we'll do, I need to make upgrade. I'm surprised this updated. I'm surprised this updated too. I'm surprised any of these updated. Might just be because I upgraded Go or something like that. This was the one I expected though. Yeah, it's just pulling in a bunch of new stuff. This is the new art for migrated crafting blocks, plus a full upgrade. All right, we'll push all 5 of those commits. And then these are all done. Move that there. New feature, we'll put this one on the top because it's a little bit more substantial than the other ones, which is basically migrated. I forgot my list immediately after closing this. Migrated is it jewelry? Or jewelry? Jewelry. Desk. Book. Oh, scriptorium. Alchemy table. And artificer workbench. Upgrades. I'm not how to word this. Migrated jewelry desk, scriptorium, alchemy table, and artificer workbench to upgrade blocks. Workbench to upgrade blocks directly rather than placing separate upgrade blocks. This is similar to the anvil changes where gold or that's kind of a long one. Okay, that's good enough though. Which app is this? This is called Obsidian. It's a free app too. Let's look at how this might work. Boss status effect should overlay the boss HP bar. Because I'm kind of foreseeing what's going to happen. Because a lot of the boss fights are really simple. Or not simple, but like the amount of status effects they get is not that high. And I feel like I'm going to eventually start adding more and more and more status effects to track. So it's not too many, obviously, but it's too hard to be seeing the boss on screen to see what status effects they have. It's way easier to just see their health bar at the top and see the status effects they have. So I want to make that change. Little cat guy. He licks my finger, then I use him as like a towel to dry my finger off. The one case that I've seen this happen is this guy. So like he gained invulnerability, but it's like way up here. So it's just like hard to know that. And I'm worried people are gonna be like doing this and like, oh, it's not dealing any damage, I don't know what's going on. So what I think I might do is, I kind of want to redesign the health bar too up here. I don't even know how I want to do it though. I could put his name to the left and then put status effects on the right. So this would be left aligned, the text would be left aligned, then status effects would just stack from left or right to left or something. Kind of like how the status effects stack for players here. I would just do the same thing, but over here. Like a status effect render. Probably wouldn't be too hard to do. All right, let's just see it. I'm gonna kill these guys. No, it's gonna hot reload anyways, so it doesn't matter. Plugin. Boss health bar. Alright, this is the boss health bar rendering system. Let's align the text to the left. The problem is you could have multiple bosses on screen, so there can be multiple health bars, and it's just gonna be, it's gonna be a little bit noisy, I think, if you have like a bunch of bosses to show all of their status effects. I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna work, but yeah, we'll do this, and then eventually you call boss draw, or draw boss health bars. Do I need window? I'm gonna get rid of this then. Nice little cleanup there. And then sorry, I'm just trying to find where DOS will appear above the boss too in addition. Yeah, they'll still be above the boss. I just wanted a way for if you're off screen. It's like you can't really see for the large boss what status effects they have. Like for this one, it's just way up here, so it's kind of hard to see. So I wanted to, I think I'm gonna do the text to the left and then status effect to the right, yeah. Okay, somewhere I use name, boss name. What style is this? Oh, text. So I just need to do, we'll just keep this one around. We'll do a line. Is it a line? Anchor. glm dot vec2. 0 means X will be to the left. 0.5 means will be Y centered. So the text should go to the left next. Once it rebuilds. If it rebuilds. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we'll have to pad. We probably want to pad in a little bit. I want to pad left a little bit, I think. So we'll do, this is a weird padding. Why did I do it this way? Let's say I do 2 pixels from the left and 2 pixels from the right, and then I'm gonna do 0, 0. I think I did that because it's probably going off of it a little bit. It was getting a little bit too high. We'll see how this looks though. We'll push it left 2 pixels. The hot reload for this part of the game is really slow. I haven't had to mess with the UI for a while, so I've not. There it is. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Okay, we'll keep the 1. I kind of want to make these taller. Like 12? I'm gonna make it a little taller because I also need to render, I'm gonna have to render icons in there. Another thing I'm worrying about too, the more I think about this, the more things I have to worry about. I'm also starting to worry that it's not gonna show up well on a black background. I think most things show up on it well on a black background though. Maybe it'll be fine. But it has to show on a red background and a black background. I could also put them below, like I could do it down here too. Below the health bar. And then keep the text in the middle. I think it's gonna look better below it. I do like the height though. So we'll do this. Yeah, and then we'll put the icons left to right below it. I'm just thinking how I want to pass this through because it'll be a boss health bar draw. I need to also include the status effects that they have, which isn't going to be hard to add, but I think I might mock it up first and then do it afterwards. Let me do this. Status. Statue. Yeah, we get the middle section. We We get the middle section. We get the bar. And then I'm gonna take the bar, the outer bar, push it down 1, and then just draw them from left to right, I think. Set layer, sprite, sprite, sprite. That's for the bar. Text overlay. Then if there's a tip, and then we'll do if there's a status. So I just want to make sure I have the background. We want to do this rect. We'll do UI hlist. Horizontal, yeah, hlist. I think I do hlist too though, because I want to do a rect and then I want to pass in the size. So then to make them square, I just have to do the size is going to be the rect height. So then every element of the list is going to be. We'll do status list. Next. I just want to just draw something. UI.sprite, sprite, square. We'll do this one. We'll just do a white square. These won't be padded correctly, but it should do 3 squares down here. Oh, I'm sorry. This rectangle needs to be pushed down. We don't want to move it in the X direction. We just want to go down by the height. It's a little weird to do it this way, but it's surprising they're all overlaid on the same one. Okay, there they go. And then we just need to unpad these. Let's just do this for range 5. R is this, and then we'll do R is R dot pad all -1, just so there's going to be a 1 pixel padding on every single one. That way it's not like squeezed up there. Though for status effects, I might not need to pad it actually. It just looks weird with this because there's no padding between them because they're rectangles. But for status effects, they might be, yeah, something like this could maybe work. Then we just need to have this, we need to look up the status effects. We need to look up the sprite for the status effect, and we need to draw those sprites. Okay, well, so we'll do this. We'll do, I don't know what this is. This might be, status type, I guess. Then we'll range over, I can't remember what I pass it in as. Bars. Or what is it in the loop? I have a special thing, no, bars I. All right, we'll loop over the status effect types. I mean, I might just do, like either, like I need to sort these because they need to be in the correct order. So we'll do, 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 So I might just pass this and then just sort it in here. And then just do like a sorting iterator or something. I don't know. It's either that or I push them into an array. So I'm just gonna do status effect. We'll do that. If bars I.status is not equal to nil, then we'll do this. And does Go have a Go iterator for sorted map keys? I might get an AI generated thing. No, they're not gonna do an iterator. This is like, because I can do maps.keys and then I have to do iter. Let's just look for the iter package. Is there like a sorted? I might just do the array thing. It is what it is. By the way, how's your stock trading going? I kind of stopped on that, honestly. It's kind of a lot of work, honestly. Or I can do maps.keys. I think this is a function. Return keys returns an iterator over keys in M. I would have invested all my savings. We could have been rich. It's so I'm just thinking this through. Effects. Then I just do slices or sort.slices. Shoot. Might be slices.sort. Yeah, that's the generic one. Slices sort is func, takes an iterator if that's what you're looking for. Is that right? Sort func collects all the values from sequence into a new slice, then sorts the slice using comparison function and then returns it. Oh, it's from an iterator. So I guess I could do sorted func of maps.keys like this. Oh, sorted func. I can just use sorted because these the keys are an int basically, or they're like a uint, I think. Yeah, I just have they're just type defs to an int. I think that's right. I'm gonna leave this commented just in case we're wrong. so I can just uncomment it. But yeah, I think that this is a one-liner for sure. Good find. I was looking for that. I knew there was something. I just didn't know what package it was in. Okay. I have some function that looks up status effect sprites based off of oh, that's how I did it before. I looped through every single status effect. And then if I have it set, then I use that one. That's what I usually do. I don't know what's faster, honestly. I guess this one doesn't scale as well for number of status effects. So if I end up with 1,000 status effects, this would be really slow. And this would be faster if you end up with a lot of status effects, this would end up being slower. Oh, whatever. I don't think it matters really. Yeah. All right. db dot. I had to look that up yesterday. Yeah, I know I've used it for. I know exactly where I don't know if I exactly know where I've used it, but I know I've used this sort of thing before. Because it's very common to like, I want to get the keys out of the map and then I want to loop over it in a sorted way. And I've done this before. But for some reason, I thought it was an iterator that got returned out of this. There might be one that returns an iterator, but this one returns a slice, I guess. But it would be fine if I did it over an iterator. I don't think it's going to improve performance at all, because I think they both have to allocate a slice, sort it, and then loop over it. Okay. Get status, cut left, status icon. Oh, I need window now. That's so funny. Do I? I do. And I need game. Description modifier input. It's unfortunate. This is just for the tip panel. I might short circuit it and just do this part, because I'm literally passing all of this stuff through just so that it can be hoverable. For the tooltip. Okay, I think that'll do it. The problem is I need to go get an item that gives him some status effect now. I don't know if I have anything in my bank. I guess I could restart the game and have my loot bags spawned. I need like bleed or poison or burn. There we go. Slag cannon it is. Of course I teleport to the wrong one. Oh, he's invincible. Wait, that's weird. I don't know. Oh, he was always invincible. That's how I left him. I think I thought I didn't because yeah, it's not showing up. All right, hold on. Sorted. Oh, I'm not passing statuses up through at all. Because when I build the boss health bars. This was for waves. This is for that one, so those will be nil. And then this one I do need to get status for. Man, that's so many components. All right, we'll put it right after health. And then we have status. Just this? Is it capital? All right. All right, now it should be getting passed through. All right, let's go test that again. All right, cool. So now you can kind of see what he's got. We could also go look at Gorthon's Labyrinth, which is this one. Because he has a bunch of phases that add things. The only downside is there's no tooltips on these. It's weird that one stays. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if it's worth it to add tooltips for these. I guess it's not that big of a deal. I could just see it being a little bit annoying if you hover over it and then it's blocks your At least you can see what it is. But I have a feeling I don't want tooltips on that. I have a feeling I don't want anything that blocks your mouse on that. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to play with it. See you, Dracula. See you later, buddy. Have a good night. I do want to try to render these at the correct integer width. But yeah, I think I'm not gonna do tooltips. Oh, this is item tip. Scale. I have this function that I always need, and I never know the name of it. I don't even know where I put it. Oh, there it is. Fit. Fit icon. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So we're gonna build a separate rectangle. We'll do the Trunks, you're killing me, buddy. Ugh. Okay. We'll do fit item. This is technically for items or fit icon. And all I want to do is pass in the icon and the rectangle, then do that. Oh, icon.bounds. This just basically tries to scale the icon to fit inside of the rectangle. Because you don't want to do like partial scaling, you want it to be fixed scaling, and this just does it in like the correct way that I typically do. Let's see that. And then we'll go to Gorthon's Labyrinth. And we removed the padding as well, so this tooltips will be, or the icons will be closer together. Because every sprite has a little bit of built-in padding, just by default. So you're gonna have to account for that. Like now that's perfectly scaled. And that's perfectly scaled as well. But this one on screen is not exactly scaled right, if you zoom out far enough. Oh. I think that looks decent. They're still pretty far away, honestly. I think they're just small though. Okay. I'm happy with that. Let's see what loot we get. Ooh, Minotaur Horn. Nice. I'll keep it. Put it in one of my chests. All right. That's gonna be it for today. 3 hours on the dot. Perfectly timed. We actually got a pretty good amount of stuff done. I'm pretty happy with that, I think. Boss, health bars now show... Bosses? Bosses now show their active status effects below their HUD health bar. Perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off and end here. Thank you all for stopping in. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving if you're an American, and if you're not, then I'm sorry. But yeah, take care. Have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. So, bye.